Survey analysis. That's simply the analysis or looking at the responses to a survey. And a Venn diagram can help you do that. And we will do that frequently, draw a Venn diagram to help us analyze a survey. A survey of 500 students, so that's telling me that the cardinal number for my universe is 500, showed that 350 students listened to jazz. So that's the cardinal number for jazz is going to be 350. 100 listened to classic, or 300 listened to classical. So that's going to be the cardinal number for classical is 300. And 200 listened to both. So that would be jazz intersect classical. That means the ones that listen to both, and that would be 200. So I can tell just by adding up the 350 that listen to jazz and the 300 that listen to classical and get 650 that's over the number that are in my universe. So these numbers, the jazz and the classical numbers, must be showing these 200 that are in common between the two sets. So let's draw our Venn diagram and try to reason this out. We see that there is something in common between the two sets, jazz. So I can tell I need to have my circles intersecting or having something in common. I can put my cardinal number for my universe here because that might help me remember that I have some in common, and I can see the intersection, the part in common between the two types of music is 200 students. And then I can start looking at jazz. That had 350 students saying they liked it. Take away the 200 who also like classical, and that leaves me 150 who like jazz alone. And then for classical, I have 300 liked classical, take off the 200 who liked jazz as well, and I have 100 left who just like classical. And then I'm wondering if I add those up, 150, 200, and 100, I get 50, 2, 3, 4, 450. I'm missing 50 students. They don't belong in the classical ball, they don't belong in the jazz ball, and they don't belong in the both classical and jazz. So they must be out here in the universe. So don't stop until you figure out how many belong out in the universe. So 50 students did not like jazz and they did not like classical.